Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our opening round of the Christmas event. So we're gonna be jumping in here and getting our opening round finished. All right, so we're gonna get qualified so we can make it to the final round of the event. So first track up is gonna be Bahrain. Let's go jump on in and see what we can do in this one. Here we go for our first race on Bahrain. Let's see where we qualify here. And P9, P14 for our Leclerc and Verstappen. So we're gonna go for Verstappen for the one stop, and we're gonna do the two stop with Leclerc since he's already out in front. And we're gonna go Cuppa. And Cuppa, I think I started the season with over 2,000 Cuppa. It's all been just a Cuppa boost this season. Let's go. Ooh, poor start from Leclerc, but a good start from Verstappen. He moves over. Leclerc's trying to recover here as Verstappen pulls up to P9. See if he can go around the outside. No, we cannot. And or Verstappen has caught up to Leclerc. Up the inside goes or Leclerc. Now can he pick up around the outside? Perez, yes. Let's go down there, boost back up here. We're up to P3 with Leclerc. Can he get AI Verstappen up the inside here as he goes out? Around the outside he goes, picks him off as he goes out of power unit. So we're now just gonna let them drive. From here, let's see, the front runner is on medium tires, so we should close the gap to Lewis Hamilton and pass nice and easy. There we go. And let's see what's behind Verstappen. He's hard tires in front, so we should squeeze Verstappen by Perez here, but we don't want to push or Verstappen too much on those tires because we want to see him going across the pit entrance with 50%. There we go. So we know he's gonna run out, but we want him to get 4 laps in, so we're not gonna push him too much. As for Leclerc, we're gonna be bringing him back into pit now, as he has created just a nice little bit amount of distance to these guys, and they're gonna be doing a one stop. We could go for hard tires with Leclerc and do a one stop with him, but we're gonna go for the two stop as we planned. Alright, so we're gonna be continuing to go to pit orders for the medium tires. Now can Leclerc get back by these guys as they go to pit? What an inside line overtake from Leclerc there to take down Sainz and Perez. Right, so they're just right up the road from our Leclerc, so they should be going into pit now. So Leclerc should retake P1 and create a little bit of distance for himself. Let's boost him from here. And let's boost in the medium tires as well. Right, there goes Charles Leclerc, creating just a little bit of distance for himself. P3 is going to be our distance target. He's going to be on hard tires. Nice. Alright, so we're going to kind of slow back down or Verstappen as he comes back out on the mediums in a mixture of hards. So Verstappen should be able to pick up these guys as they go along. We're going to go around for another lap with Leclerc. Use those softs to create a little bit more different distance. And we're going to cut down. Now we're going to boost Verstappen a little bit from here. Don't want to burn the tires. We want to cross the line with 75%, so we'll cut back down there. As he moves up to P5, we just have a host of hards in front of him. Now he should be able to close the gap to P3, P4. Don't think he's going to be able to catch P2, but P3, P4, he should be able to close the gap. We're going to bring in Leclerc for no servicing, and then we're going to bring him back out. He should come back out behind P2, so we should be able to hunt back down P2 and pass. So here Here's Leclerc. Just gonna allow him. We crossed the line with 45% of tires for Verstappen, and we're closing the gap. We have 2 laps to go. Alright, so there goes P1 secured. Alright, so we're up to P5. We are at P5 with Leclerc, now catching up to Hamilton. Trying to attack Lewis Hamilton with his softer compounds, while Leclerc, AI Leclerc, is trying to attack him with his softs. Alright, so final lap. Push here. See if we can try and squeeze now by Lewis. Give a little bit of support there. But it doesn't make any sense we try to squeeze and run out of tire at the same time. You know, so we'll have to be mindful of trying to pass while trying not to run out of tire to the finish line, so that we take the position. So we're just gonna let him cruise in P4 here. P4 is good enough for us, and we'll just boost across the line. There we go. So P1, P4 for our drivers will definitely take that. Great race here at Bahrain for both our drivers. Alright, let's wait for the rival to finish, and then we'll take a look at his setup, and then we'll move on to the next race. Let's go debriefing. Alright, so that was a strategy what we used. Majority of drive racers went for the 1-stop. We definitely did the 2-stop, all softs there. Paid off for Leclerc. Alright, that was the match. And that was the car. So this rival sacrificed everything for a high amount of cornering. Here we go for our next race on Monza. So bad qualifying for Verstappen here, but okay qualifying for Leclerc. Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to head for the 2-stop with Leclerc, and we're going to do the 1-stop with the Verstappen. Give Leclerc the Kawhi. Let's go. These are high temperatures, 35 degrees. Didn't see that. That means our softs are going to burn down really quickly here. On Leclerc, we have a few cars on softs. We should just squeeze by some of those on the hard tires. And if we can get these softs up to the front row nice and early, squeeze into P2. Alright, then we can just cut them down there. I thought Verstappen had picked up more positions than that. He dropped back to P17. Alright, we're going to kind of slow Leclerc down a bit here. Boost him back up. Keep him defending. Boost. Alright, cut that down. I think Piastri's on softs. Yeah, so it's not going to be easy to overtake Piastri on those softs. Right, we could dive in with Leclerc here, but we're going to go around. Keep him up nice and slow. And we're going to go around. We're going to go bring him onto the medium so he can get a comfortable 3 laps. Boost for Verstappen. Right up to P14 is Max Verstappen, picking up some positions via pit. As we see, Leclerc has picked up Hamilton out there in P1. He's going to run out of tires though. Hamilton slams into the back. Now he moves to the side, giving up the position as we boost him on into pit. Right, let's boost by pit. And then we'll cut that down. Boost through these corners so we don't lose. Yep, we still lost. Alright, so we're gonna go back to pit now for our next set of hard tires for Verstappen. That's gonna be bringing him to the finish. And as for Leclerc, we're gonna empty the power unit now. So we pass all of those on hards. We're gonna be going into pit. Alright, so there we go. Moving up to P4. Let's take a quick look. Now we have 2 set of hards, 2 set of softs, and a set of hard tires in front. Boost on out for Verstappen. Now we're gonna boost or Leclerc to go buy those softs, as they're gonna be going into pit. And we're gonna bring him into pit with no servicing for a set of soft tires for himself. Now let's boost or Verstappen by pit. Pick up those who are in pit. And he moves up to P18. So he actually lost a position from the rounds of pit stop, because the round of pit stop started when he was in P17. And let's boost now in Leclerc. Into no servicing. And let's boost for Verstappen. And Leclerc exited nice and comfortable out in P4. Alright, he has 2 hards, 1 softs in front. And so Verstappen moves up to P14. Temperatures are still nice and high. We want our Leclerc to go catch up to those front runners and pick off those hard tires. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Sainz, get out my way. He's trying his best to pass Carlos Sainz here. Sainz is not having it. The game is just glitching. Yeah, he's not gonna pass. Once you see it starts to glitch that way, yeah, he's gonna keep him in position. Now he squeezed past on the final corner. So we boost now, or Verstappen holding down P14. Great race for him to hold down P14. Ooh, crossing 1 car, passing 1 car on the line as he was suffering a breakdown. Alright, so P3, P13 for us here at Monza. A great overall race. Here goes our next race, Australia. Wet qualifying here, it's 50% chance of rain. So let's see if it's going to be a mix or a wet race. Alright, P11, P15 for us. No problem. And it's going to be... Ooh, this is interesting. We could go for soft tires, run 1 lap, and then come back to those wets. I think we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. We're going to risk it. We're jumping onto soft tires. Let's see if the entire pack goes onto softs with us, or they're going to be going for wet tires. Alright, so the rain does not start as yet. Ooh, they're all on wets. They're all on wets. Let's boost, let's boost, let's boost. In all F1 Clash, when this happens, we would normally get to pick up a good amount of positions off these guys nice and early. We would have probably been in P1 by now. But our drivers are doing a pretty good job. They're going for it. They're hammering it through. Leclerc up to P1. Here comes Verstappen. There we go, P2. Yeah, that's how it was in the olden F1 Clash. You know, once you get that opportunity to switch for soft tires nice and early like that, then you make a full stint boost. Your drivers will pick up the P1, P2 position, and they'll just disappear down the road from those on those wet tires, as the wet tires wouldn't take effect until about 50%. So that was a good run from our drivers. We still have a nice little distance created, but the wets here are going to be taking effect in 26%. So now the wets are in full effect. So now we can switch over to wets. We should do no servicing. No servicing. Alright, so we got one in and one didn't go in. No servicing here, so we don't lose too much positions gained, as these guys will be pitting again. Alright, here or Verstappen holding down the lead, still on his soft tires, doing the maximum three laps. I was gonna stock them, but with no servicing, but it was a little bit too late for that decision. So we're gonna bring him in now, and he's gonna do no servicing as well. So he should get back out right behind at least P10. There we go, right back out in P10. Now get squeezed down to P11. No worries, because these guys are all gonna be going into pit. We're gonna be making another stop, but we'll have the power unit saved up and the opportunity to boost away and try to create some distance as they go to pit. Alright, so we're on lap 4. They should be starting to go to pit now. So some of them are going to be going to pit now, and the rest are going to be going to pit on lap 5. So we want to boost Verstappen here, so we pass those who are going to be going to pit in lap 4 here. Alright, now we want to line them up to boost from we hit this corner around here, and then we're going to bring them into pit with servicing. We are going to stock this time around. Alright, so we're going to boost them from here into pit with not pitting yet. We need to pass everybody first, get some clean air, and then we're going to bring them in now with servicing. Get him, Verstappen. You got him. You got him, Verstappen. Slow down now. Kind of slow him down a bit as Leclerc empties his power unit to go around. Now we want our Verstappen to get out right in front of the rival in about P6 when he goes in. So here goes Leclerc. Boost him on in. Slow Verstappen. Hold up P3 a bit. He's gonna stop just a little bit. Nah, he's not gonna get out right back at P6. Good stop from Leclerc, back out in P3 up to P2. Verstappen back out in P10. Trying to push back up to P9. There we go, up to P9. So overall, a great gain for us. P2, P9 with our Verstappen. So I can't believe that still works. I can't believe that still works. In F1 Clash olden days, that was an interesting strategy. Whenever you see the weather is set up like that, all you got to do is just go for the softs, boost away. Normally the AIs would have gone to wet tires. Sometimes they switch to soft tires based on what you select. So sometimes if you select soft tires, the AIs would have selected soft tires in that kind of condition. Alright, so the rival oh, it's the final lap. The rival looks like he's gonna run out of tires, but he's gonna make it. How did we lose that position to Carlos Sainz? Oh man, I didn't even notice it was the final lap to the way that race was. Fun. Yeah, so as I was saying, sometimes the AIs will also select, if you go for soft tires in a race like that, the AIs would also select soft tires. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so great race there for our drivers. And we got outmatched in that one, but our strategy prevailed to give us a better run there. Alright. Here we go for our final race of the video. We're on Miami, 63% chance of rain, and it's a dry qualifiers. So we expect a wet or bipolar race here at Miami. Let's see what kind of condition it's gonna be. It's gonna be raining. Okay, it's gonna be a full wet race. Not a big fan of wet races this season, but let's go and give it our best shot. All right. So everybody's going to be going into pit on lap 3. So we'll have to like counter that strategy. We're going to be bringing in one of our drivers in lap 3, and the other we're just going to counter that strategy and bring him in lap 2. Nice start from Leclerc, got pulled up at the front. Now he's trying to squeeze into P2. Got stuck on Verstappen here. We could cut him down on the straight there, but it's alright. We'll let them fire away. Right now we got around Verstappen. Can he get Lewis Hamilton on this last corner? Up the inside, he's trying, he's squeezing. He's going for it. Lewis got pushed him back. And we're gonna boost back up now. Final corner. Up the inside, good try there to squeeze past Lewis. Lewis is not having it. Alright, so we're at P7, P2. Alright, what we want to do now is we want to go to pit early with one driver. So we don't stock on lap 3, both drivers. Who are we gonna bring into pit? I think we should bring in Leclerc. I think we should bring in Leclerc and let Verstappen do the extra. We'll make the decision after the straight. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Leclerc and we'll just slow him down there to save up some power units so he can boost home or boost by pit. Verstappen kind of losing 2 positions there. Give him the support. Still losing. Alright, so Leclerc got out in P17. We're gonna cut him down. Not gonna waste the power unit, a little power unit we have saved up. And we're gonna bring in Max Verstappen. Some of these guys would probably could do 4 laps on their wets. After all, they are maxed out cars. Alright, so we slow them. Nope, they're going for 3. Everybody's going in for 3. So we're gonna boost now or Leclerc to see if he can go by up to P1. Alright, so he's going by. He's at P3, so we pitted in P2, so we lost a position in traffic there. That shows you the power of traffic in this year's game. Alright, so we're gonna get another shot at the undercut. Let's cut him up to regular driving here so he doesn't lose P3. Cut him down and save some power unit here. We're gonna get another shot of the undercut with or Leclerc. Cut him back up. Alright, so hopefully this time he should get in and out at least behind P12. See that little gap between P12 and P13. He should fall right back into that gap when he goes to pit now with no servicing. We see our Verstappen move back up to P8. Alright, so Leclerc should get a little better clean air, though P1, P2 has this massive gap on him here. Let's boost him in for a no service pit stop. Push Verstappen a bit. We're gonna bring him into pit this lap as well. Come on, get in front of P13. Alright, there you go. Now what we're gonna do is just let Leclerc empty that power unit. We're not gonna slow him down any at all here. Just empty that power unit. See if he can close as much as possible. Empty that power unit. If you can try and catch up to these guys, we're gonna go to pit with no service in here. Ooh, they're going for another lap. Wasn't expecting them to go for another lap. The front runners. They're 0 tire in it and not giving up the positions. They're going for 0 tires and they can. They have the tire management to do so. All of them in the front, top 6 cars. going for 0 tires. Somebody looks like they've suffered a breakdown. Looks like Pierre, who's that? Kevin Magnussen looks like he suffered a breakdown. They should be out by now. They're out, and we should pick up some of those who are out by now. Alright, so we got up to P4 with Leclerc after they 0 tires. Tricked the system and went for 0 tires, these AI. Alright, so overall P4, P10 for us. Definitely a great race and a great finish. Alright. So these AIs tricked the system and ran 0 tires to the finish. Crazy AIs. Alright. So let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. We should definitely be getting qualified. Those were the strategies, and that was the match in terms of the drivers and the car. Alright, so this person now has sacrificed all of his cornering for an entire amount of speed and pit time. Now that setup is not good at all. You need to increase that cornering and kind of balance it out to the most you could get without sacrificing everything else. Alright, so that's basically gonna be it for me in this one. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your events. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. And there we go, 153 after our first 4 races. We should definitely get qualified as our power up expired. And that's basically going to be it for me. Use code word CLAIM down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to